This case is about a trainee, BE, who came for paid internship at an IT company. The training was about software development in which students will get exposure of developing a dummy project which they can submit in their college as well. The training duration was of 3 months and the trainer was a senior software developer in that IT company. In one batch there were around 15 to 20 students and among them was our trainee on which this case is based upon. The trainee's mother came with a request to the HR department for providing internship to her daughter and she came with reference of the director of the organization. Her daughter is already done with BE in computer science and she doesn't need to do internship as a college project. The purpose is to bring her back to software development as from past 1 year she is struggling with depression and her situation is much better now. The HR considered the request of her mother and out of moral obligation the HR let her join the internship. The trainer was also informed about her depression issue and was requested to pay special attention to her. The internship started and trainer used to take sessions in morning hours and assigns tasks to be completed in the same day. The HR took follow-ups from all the trainees and the feedback was good. After few days of training, some of the trainees came with a concern to the HR and the concern was that female trainee who is in depression. The other trainees were not officially told about her issue but somehow, they were unable to adjust with her. They directly asked HR, "Is there any mental issue with this girl? She asks very stupid questions and her understanding level is very poor." The HR told them to focus on their work and try to ignore her. After few days the trainer came to HR with the same concern about the female trainee and as per the trainer it is getting difficult day by day to concentrate on training because of her. She doesn't have basic understanding about the concepts of software development, even though she is a graduate in computer science but her concepts are very weak. Along with these, she is very impatient also. Many times the trainer has told her that he will provide her extra time after the class in explaining the things in detail but she still keep on asking the questions about basic things which are expected to be known by the trainees. This takes too much time and it may lead to delay in completing the training on time. Even after providing her extra time on daily basis, she pings the trainer throughout the day for basic things. This behavior of her many a times irritates the trainer as he himself has other work-related commitments and deadlines. Trainer gave up and requested HR to either discontinue that trainee or change the trainer.
Now it is a tough situation for HR as the trainer is a senior employee in the organization and this internship is a channel of hiring freshers. Continuing the female trainee may lead to revolt from the side of other trainees and the trainer as well. Discontinuing her looks like doing something morally and ethically wrong. Also, the female trainee came with the reference of director of the organization. What should be done in this scenario?
The best approach is to counsel the mother of that trainee. Counseling is a must-have skill for HR professionals and many times it is required by HRs to counsel the employees. In this case the HR should have to deal maturely and explain the mother about how she can bring her daughter out of depression and what should be the approach to mix her back to mainstream. Her mother's decision to make her join the internship for software development is not that favorable for her as she is lacking a bit in the basic technical knowledge. Recovery from depression takes times and the time duration varies from person to person. Though it seems that she has recovered from depression but still mixing up into mainstream should not be abrupt, rather it should be done gradually. It does not mean that we should not provide any technical training to her, it means that the training should be appropriate as per her situation. Maybe we can think about some Java or C++ training for her and later on when she starts doing good in basics then we can gradually move ahead with the training of another level. This will boost up her confidence level and she can move ahead in her career and in life as well. Apart from technical trainings, it is advisable to let her have regular counseling sessions with a professional counselor. People feel reluctant to visit a psychiatrist or even a counselor as they are considered as someone who are for the treatment of mentally retarded ones or something like that. This is a misconception about them. These days depression, anxiety, sleeplessness, stress and other such things are very common, and counselors are professionally trained people who knows the proper process about moving out of these sorts of issues. In this case, HR has to convince the trainee's mother for leaving this software development training for time being and letting her join some basic technical training related to her interest. Along with this, regular counseling sessions with professional counselor will help her in coming out of depression.